And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. When last we left, the Children of Neverwinter had tracked the dragon from the battlefield, made another night in Warden Canyon's magnificent mansion, had a hero's feast, along with some other benefits, and bolstered by what they had done, you all proceeded out to the lair of Alzalon, which is a ruined citadel in a swamp region. The ground has become progressively swampier and muddier the closer you've gotten, and an acrid smell, very caustic, hangs in the air on the mists and fogs that surround and wreathe through the ruined citadel. And as you exit the mansion and proceed, you all to make a perception check.
Oh.
Natural one.
Yes, sir.
Now then later, yes.
Yes, I'll take it now. Is there consequence or?
Mine's
Always
14.
consequences.
Oh.
You don't see all of them at once. What'd you get?
14.
14? Okay.
Yeah, I get a +6 on perception.
Nice.
It's amazing I picked this time.
Interesting.
So is my +5 do anything against the natural one?
It makes it a 6.
So does that help me not have any consequences, or? I'm just wondering.
It depends on what you consider consequences.
Oh.
Feminine has a perception of 0, so I don't feel so bad. He's only got a 17.
It's better than what? Just say.
Oh no, that's a 12, I'm sorry. That's a 12, shoot. Elizabeth has a perception of +6. And she
Sweet.
rolled... Wow, that's not good. So she's got a 13. Victor... Oh boy. Oh, Victor's got 9.
Hung over here.
What'd you say?
I said, are we hung over or something here?
It's really hard to see, but can we see some? Nope. Nothing yet.
We don't see anything?
Nope. You just see the swamp, the caustic mist. And the ruined citadel. Interesting. That's nice. Quit the wrong thing. Shoot. This is awkward. Excellent. Quit Google Chrome.
Oops. But it will restore, right?
Will, but I have to sign back into TNT. a second here. As you look around the place. You see the cat.
Hear one. I'm not so sure I can see her.
Roll stealth check, cat.
Yeah, you roll a 20, then he'll be able to tell us something. You're gonna jump down, even though you want to be up. Cool.
I assume you're proceeding deeper into the
I think we can do anything else.
citadel. All right, I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative.
And away we go.
Ooh, 18
Oh, I like it.
for 20. And that's within 2 of what I can get.
20.
10. I know it's a terrible roll. I know it.
Ben's at 19. Lily Future's at 8. Elizabeth is at 15. And you two.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's problematical. Oh, crud. Attached to your characters. Somewhere else. Right over there?
I'm listening for the dice to fall, thinking about what's about to happen.
Should stop do that. All right. So, at the top of their surprise round, the ambush is sprung. And away we go.
Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
Oh dear. What is your marching order?
I think it's probably pretty much as per usual, a terrible trio and me and Roger.
And then Finn stays back so he uses both.
And
I assume
terrible
you're
dogs.
not traveling in a straight line though.
Now around a dragon.
Okay, so with that,
Marching order is in the key of random.
Yes, so that say that Elizabeth Lisbeth and Finnan are the ones who get hit with the spew of acid that comes flying out of a pool about 20 or 30 feet ahead of you.
You say, who'd you say?
Lisbeth and Finnan
Okay.
get caught in the acid spray as
Okay.
you see Alzalon's head come up out of the pool of water about 40 feet ahead of you. So they have to make...
As long as it's not 150 or something.
No, it only has like a 60-foot line of acid. Oh, Finn. No, it's gonna take half anyway. Just kinda hoping for that. DC 16. Let's take it. Oh, this is that thing. What's this one? Here we go. Elizabeth fails. Finnan natural ones, but uses evasion, so he takes full damage. And that one would have doubled it. Evasion means he takes half the damage. Say goodbye to your little friend.
Whose friend?
Yours.
Finnan?
Oh, that's not so bad. Never mind.
Let's see. Finnan.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Should have food or
They both take 53 points of acid damage.
Wow.
No, that's the sound of you going away. And the sound of sizzling flesh. Cat, don't do that.
Sound of silence. Oh. You just. Oh, okay. I must have been on your cord. I couldn't figure out what was moving my foot because I didn't think the cat was that strong.
That is Alzalon's turn, and you see from your guys' right, out from behind some crumbling wall with a tower attached, you see a pack of lizard folk come charging out.
Told you we had somebody coming.
sure. Yes. Do we have a clue in the heat of the moment about how many there are?
10. They're all going to throw javelins.
So these are upright? Or
Yes. They
Who
are
they throwing them
the
at?
same species as that of Hussein and
Okay.
his tribe that you guys befriended in the Mirror of Dead Men.
does that old lady live here?
Nope.
Nice.
They probably don't even know Hussein's band. throw javelins. Miss. Oh, that's a natural 20. That is nothing. So that's one natural 20. Second throw.
I had put my hit points into the, so it's 104.
Okay. It's aiming at both you and Victor. So all of them are all of the 4 hits are 19 and above. So
So I am however, armor class of 20.
when you only got hit once. How did you get 20 armor class?
I do have it. It was changed from the last time. I've got a variety of things, right?
Is it
Did you
maybe
get your
a
shield
tattoo or
enchanted?
something?
Did I what?
Did you get your shield enchanted?
Is that what I did?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out because normally you have chainmail, which is 17,
Right.
plus shield, which is 19.
Right, but I must have because I've got 20 there.
Okay. So, that will be, wow, I'm out of practice. 3 points of piercing damage as 1 javelin hits you.
Okay, that's
Victor
good.
takes 2 hits of 8 and 5 respectively, so 13 points of damage to Victor. And then at the same time, you hear hissing and snarling noises to your left as you see 10 small lizard-like creatures come scuttling out from a crumbling gatehouse that you recognize as kobolds.
I've heard of
And
them.
they are going to throw stones at you and Lisbeth and Finn. There are 10 of them. So, first throw at you, Rongier. That is a 20.
And I think I ended at 21 or something like that.
24, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I
With shield, so
Yeah.
that pings off. Second one throws at you.
You?
You.
Okay.
And you. That's a bad miss. Goes right over your head. 3. And that's a 16, which also misses. Then the next 4 are going to throw at Elizabeth. It's a 17, which just hits. Miss. Hit. Hit.
That's all.
That's 3 hits to her. 4. I got the music wrong. The problem is here. Go. Okay. It's 11 and 14 points of damage to Elizabeth. Finnan gets 3 more rocks lobbed in his direction. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit for 4 points of damage. So he's kind of playing dodgeball and one of them clocks him upside the head. I am going to say that for this battle we did ditch the horses and the direwolf. Left them back in the mansion.
Yeah.
Because we did not want them getting incinerated by a blast of
Right.
Yeah.
acid. That is the end of their surprise round. And now for regular initiative. Top of the round is Alzalon at 22. Natural 20. Let's see if he gets his stuff down. Okay. Finn and Elizabeth are both going to take another blast of acid. As he inhales and heaves out another spew of acidic liquid. Oh boy. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh boy. Okay. That's 74 points of damage to Elizabeth. Because of the natural one. That doubles. And 7 halved on evasion is 16, 18 points of damage to Finn. Rangir, you're up. Simmons on deck.
My gut level feeling is that I have to do something about the dragon rather than the javelins, because the javelins aren't going to do nearly as much damage. Although there's, what, 20 of them total?
Yeah.
But question is, they're nowhere near him, are they? The dragon. How far apart are either of them enough to put them within 30 feet? I mean, within a
40-foot diameter.
40-foot diameter.
The kobolds, yes.
So if I put a fireball
On the kobolds. You would,
I want to hit the dragon too.
oh, no.
No, I
You hit the dragon. You can hit one of 3 distinct parties.
I was
They've
just
set up where they're kind. You could kind of hit most of the lizard folk. They spread out a little bit more. The kobolds have bunched up because they're stupid, and they need each other to stay strong mentally. And the dragon is out in front of you guys, probably 30 or 40 feet, dead ahead, more or less.
dragon or kobolds.
You have one action, right?
Unless I want to get, well, I can put my fire ball out there for subsequent turns to have 2 actions.
Right.
And that may be, I haven't done that in a while. It used to be a very good,
Especially for a clump of kobolds. I mean,
let's put that, I'm going to use that.
Flaming Spear?
Yeah, and that's level
2.
Unless I want to cast it at a higher level.
Yes.
I don't know that I can.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that to kobolds, and
Okay.
it probably can get at least 2 of them to start with.
Let's see how many it gets.
How big is the?
It's a 5-foot diameter. I mean, it's a 5-foot diameter sphere. I believe.
Which means it can only hit 1 square.
It covers one of these squares.
Yeah, Emily.
Meaning, but if a creature is within 5 feet of it and ends their turn within 5 feet of it, then they take the 2d6 fire damage as
Okay.
well. Also, if you ram one of them, that takes the 2d6 fire damage as well.
Okay.
But if they end their turn within 5 feet of it, then
So I want to put it in the middle of them.
okay, you can get 2 of them.
Okay.
There are
and
2
what
of them
am I
that are
rolling?
close enough together. Screw it, we'll call it 3.
No, what do I?
You roll 2d6, I roll 3 dexterity saves of your thingy.
3 dexterity saves.
Of your DC.
Oh,
Of like 19 or 20 now, right?
it's
19? Okay.
19. And I do roll 3 of these.
Okay.
Let's get 3 pretty ones.
2.
Huh?
Roll a 2?
2 of them?
2d6.
Okay. I thought it was 3. You're right.
I'm
sure.
going to check myself every time because I'm paranoid. Two d6.
Four.
Okay. That. Wow. That happened.
What happened?
They're almost dead.
What?
Kobolds are not renowned for their non-squishiness.
I guess I
2 of them or 3 of them?
3 of them are almost dead.
almost dead or dead?
Almost.
dead.
Oh, I thought you said dead.
They're basically dead.
Well,
They're what you would call mostly dead. But mostly dead, as we all know, is partly alive.
Partly-
Partly
yeah.
alive, that's right.
so that was a level 2 or?
2.
Okay. I have to mark it off. To be fair.
And then Finnan is going to kind of pick himself back up off the ground. He's not literally prone, but he's just being hurt.
I'm sorry, I got a quick question.
Yes.
The fireball, the fire
Flaming sphere?
sphere is a concentration,
I think it is.
and the fireball, the
Non-concentration.
it's non-concentration. I wanted to make sure I could do both of those
You can.
at the same time.
Yes, you can. Flaming Sphere is a concentration spell up to 1 minute. Fireball is 1 action, non-concentration.
Cool.
So, and its duration is described as instantaneous, so
Boom.
the only thing that can stop it is counterspell. Then he's going to.
Who's he?
Denon is going to take a good hard look at his healing potions. Decide that he's not quite that dead yet. And rush the kobolds and try to get rid of them because they're closer to him. So he is going to attack them. This. That's a hit. And the wounded kobolds for. Yeah.
Does my sphere give him a?
No. But he is
It's a
staying
try,
out of range.
right?
He is staying out of
Nice
range of
try.
that thing. But that's a 14 damage. Wipes out one of the wounded kobolds completely.
He probably would have wiped out one of the health ones.
Yep. And second, bonus action strike because he didn't have to dash. Spinning top gives us a 26 to hit with another 14 points of damage to a wounded kobold. Wipes the other one out. The last wounded kobold's on the far side of the flaming sphere, and Finn's not getting close right now. So he's going to sit there and hope.
Are any of the none of the other kobolds are close to the sphere?
Not yet. They're within 30 feet of it, or whatever it is.
I was basically wondering if anybody else was going to be within when their turn ended.
No. And the one that's wounded is probably going to start hopping away, trying to get out of reach of that thing, because they're dumb, but they're not that stupid. They're smart enough to figure out.
They're smart enough to go, hurt, get away from hurt.
Pretty much. Okay. That's spinning. The lizard folk are going to begin closing. So they're going to run 30 feet towards you guys. 5 of them are going to swarm you, Edra, and 5 of them are going to swarm Victor. So they're going to attack you. Your armor class is 20 we're rolling with right now?
Yeah, that's what it shows.
Okay. So, the first one on you is going to take a swing at you with a heavy club. That is a 14 misses. Second strike with a spiked shield is a bad miss.
Okay.
Second lizard is going to attack you. Misses both times. And the third is going to attack you. It's a miss both times. Fourth attack, and fourth lizard, warrior. That's 21 to hit.
Ooh.
With the spiked shield.
Ow.
That is 8 points of piercing damage. And the last one is going to attack you. And misses both times.
Okay.
The other 4 are going to attack. The other 5 are going to attack Victor. That's a 19 hits. For as it swings the club at him. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. That's a 20. As it bites him. For another 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, my stars.
And then third one. No, second one, sorry. Miss. Miss. Third miss. Miss. Fourth. Miss. Hit. With its shield. 8 points of. Wow, I'm rolling 6s for days. I'm rolling 6s for days on this dice.
That's what happens.
I'm telling you, this dice is cursed. Fifth one. That's 2 hits with club and bite. For a total of 14 points of damage. Victor.
Oh, man.
I think that's you next. What are you at? What's your initiative bonus?
10.
10?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's
That's
Elizabeth, isn't it?
Lisbeth. Elizabeth is going to realize that I accidentally screwed up the initiative order here. And that they should have gone after her. So she is then going to charge into the kobolds as well, briefly, just to kind of mop up.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, she's going to leave the mopping up to the wizard. She's going to trust that you can mop up pretty decently, and Finna can do the rest. So she's going to charge right to go help Victor.
But that would be her normal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's going to attack the lizard folk. 13 misses. 21 hits for 8 points of damage. Third attack. I'm so stupid. Checks it out first. She does have it. Shit. Hang on. Do you happen to remember how much damage she took? 53 in the first attack
53,
from
then
Alzalon's breath, right?
Right, and then she had another 14.
Can you use her indomitable?
Oh,
I'm gonna remember to use her indomitable uses here and re-roll both of those. Got that. Nope. Okay, the first one did go through, but the second one. Nope. Okay, never mind.
So it's, everything's the same for her?
Everything's the same. I was hoping, but.
Okay.
And her third attack is a 19 for 8 points of damage. Blizzard Folk Warrior.
Random lizard. Okay. Oy.
Just as a heads up, Edgar, she is looking rough.
Okay.
She has 32 hit points left.
Okay, so I need to get over
She
to
can't
her.
afford a dragon.
Right. Right.
She
so-
is out of the dragon's likely line of fire since he seems to be targeting Finnan,
Okay.
but
Alright. So she has a.
she has
Healing.
healing potions, yes.
Okay, so does she need some
I may use it.
protection?
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I can
What?
take my turn and give her some protection.
It's okay. I will.
Okay.
I will use the second wind first
Okay.
as a bonus action.
I'm kind of surprised that, I know that we keep discussing this, but I was surprised that none of their tattoos helped acid.
Well, the reason why we did that was that fire and poison are the two most common forms of damage in D&D. Flat. I checked. I did some research when I was getting them the tattoos, and those two are the top two most commonly dealt forms of damage. So I went with what I thought would be the most common forms of damage.
Yeah, makes sense.
So she gets back 23 points of healing
Good.
from second wind.
Good.
Yes. That is her action. And the lizard folk already went. They should not have gone. They should have gone now, but regardless. Edra, you're up. Victor's on deck.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Lump something.
Yep, and I'm going to. Oh, this is probably. Have we attacked the dragon at all?
Nope.
I think I'm going to not attack the dragon first then.
Why not? No, I'm not trying to
I'm just
tell
trying-
you to
well,
do
trying-
it. I'm
yeah.
asking what the strategy behind that is.
Not to draw fire on
that's
myself,
fair.
actually.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So what are you hitting?
So but my deal is, so I can only do one at a time. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to cast my spiritual weapon yet.
I've got my sphere in the kobolds.
Okay, well,
I'm just
Yeah, I
reminding
will-
you of that.
yeah,
We
I'm
have
gonna-
one weapon that's there
I'm
moving
gonna bonk
around.
a lizard then.
Okay. Bonk the hurt one, I hope.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You will make the attack at disadvantage because there is a creature within 5 feet of you that is hostile to you because it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's spellcasting. She has 5 lizard folk all over her.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even realize
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she took a pounding. Not a hard one. But she did take. Okay, what? What you got?
I get 10 added on, so I got my worst roll was a 5, so 15.
15 hits.
Okay, and then I get 2 new this at the level
4.
Level 4?
It's level 2 or level 4 when things. It's
Okay.
level 4 is when things pop up. Remember?
Oh, right. So 2 d8. So 8, right, baby. 8.
So 1d8 or 2.
2, but I got some more I
So you're
had
casting
one.
your 4th level.
Yes. Yeah. 5, 6, 11, 21.
Yeah, you completely smash that thing flat.
Cool.
Good job.
One down.
9 to go.
That's right.
Okay. And that's your bonus action. So what are you doing for your action?
So my action is going to be, I am going to, I'm whistling Hugh here
Okay.
and attack one of the people that's all over me.
Okay.
And I haven't done Hugh in a while. I just have to go back and remember Hugh. Here we go. Battle Axe Hugh.
You are you?
It's plus 10 attack, plus 5 damage. It's a one-handed, so it's 1d8.
D8, yes.
Okay.
Because you're not dropping your shield.
Right, so here we go, d8.
So first the d20
So, right.
is the attack. What'd you get?
3.
13?
Yeah.
13 does unfortunately miss.
Oh. Okay.
That was a plus 10 to a hit?
Yes, plus 10.
Okay.
Oh.
That does miss unfortunately.
Oh. I feel like the DLF. When I swing, there's an old injury in my shoulder.
Vector's up. Kobolds are on deck.
What was Victor's level? I mean,
His level?
his.
8.
Wow.
He's not
Just
so.
all kinds of-
He's coming in at a good time.
That's a hit. 23 for
I lost my place. I'm sorry.
I didn't take it.
No, I know. You take it.
This is this one. That's a man.
that'll be
So, wait a minute. He's
8 points of damage. And his second attack is a 19, which hits for another 11 points of damage. And his final attack is a 25 for 9 points of damage. He is going to add sweeping attack to that. Second here to find that.
He's fighting lizards.
I took the shield master feat.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You're supposed to remember that.
Because I'm looking at it.
No, I think I'm supposed to remember that.
Oh. No, I'm supposed to remember this stuff. Oh, don't go away from me. What is the shield master feat, though? That is the question. That's the part I can't remember. Shield master. Oh. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's something to remember. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So sweeping attack. Yes. D10s. 9, 16. He's down. And I'm going to carry the attack. Yes, it would. That's 7 points of damage to the next lizard folk. So it sweeps the blade through. And hits him as he carries the pass of the swing through into the other lizard folk. Yay for finally remembering things. And he's going to use his bonus action to try to shove the lizard folk. No, he's not. He's gonna leave it alone for now. Then the kobolds, the one that is up against your fire is going to run away and sling a rock at you. And miss. The other two of them are going to sling rocks at you as well. That's a 22, which, unless, since shield has faded, unless you want to expend 2 more charges up the staff, that's going to hit.
It will hit anyway, won't it?
Now you have 24 with shield.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where'd you go?
Then the other ones are going to surround Finnan and attack him with daggers. Double check what this means.
It's 2 fur, right?
Interesting. So pack tactics versus sunlight sensitivity because it is daytime outside. Right?
Yeah, it is.
So they get sunlight sensitivity. The pack tactics gives them straight rolls. 5 dagger attacks against Finnan are interesting. 1 natural 20. Miss. 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 Natural 20 gives him 8 points of damage against Finnan. They're not particularly powerful.
Well, I'm not sorry about that.
Then Alzalon is going to shoot. Alzalon is going to see if he gets his breath back. He's not. So he's going to fly 40 feet closer. And he is going to attack Finnan.
Miss.
Now no wish. So his first attack is the bite.
No, wizards wish would be worth it.
You'll get wish for a couple of levels.
Oh,
What?
I didn't know you got wish.
Wish. Let's see, wizard, when do you get wish?
I didn't know I did.
That's when, wizard will first get wish at level 17.
Oh.
Because wish. Nope. Can you Spotify? Wish. Okay. This is wish. 9th level conjuration. Casting time 1 action. For each self, components verbal, duration instantaneous. Wish is the mightiest spell a mortal creature can cast. By simply speaking aloud, you can alter the very foundations of reality in accord with your desires. The basic use of this spell is to duplicate any other spell of 8th level or lower. You don't need to meet any requirements in that spell, including costly components. The spell simply takes effect. So if you had something 8th level or lower that used a lot of money, or
So if he had
expensive...
Hero's Feast, he could nothing to
Exactly.
do, so he could wish for it.
Exactly.
Ah.
So
Although
it's a
that may,
ninth
although it
level?
may not be limited to his ability. I don't know. It just says any other spell. It doesn't specify on the wizard list. Alternatively, you can create one of the following objects of your choice. You create one object of up to 25,000 gold pieces in value that is not a magic item. The object can be no more than 300 feet in any dimension, and it appears in an unoccupied space you can see on the ground. You allow up to 20 creatures that you can see to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell. You grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type you choose. You grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours. For instance, you can make yourself and all your companions immune to a lich's life during attack. You undo a single recent event by forcing a reroll of any roll made within the last round, including the last turn. Reality shapes itself to accommodate the new result. For example, a wish spell could undo an opponent's successful save, a foe's critical hit, or a friend's failed save. You can force the reroll to be made with advantage or disadvantage, and you can choose whether to use the reroll or the original roll. You might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to the DM as precisely as possible. The DM has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater the likelihood that something goes wrong. The spell might simply fail, or the effect you might desire might only be partly achieved, or you might suffer some unforeseen consequence as a result of how you worded the wish. Monkey's paw. For example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in time to a period when that villain is no longer alive. Similarly, effectively removing you from the game. Similarly, wishing for a legendary magic item or artifact might instantly transport you to the presence of the item's current owner. The stress of casting the spell to produce any effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. This damage cannot be reduced or prevented in any way. In addition, your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days. For each of those days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time decreases by 2 days. Finally, there is a 33% chance that you are unable to cast Wish ever again if you suffer this stress. So basically, if you cast Wish and use it other than duplicating a spell of 8th level or lower, I, the DM, roll a d100 and roll the d100 dice. And if it rolls a 34 or higher, you're fine. If it rolls a 33 or lower, you will never be able to cast Wish again. It will be burned out of your memories forever. So yes, Wish does exist. In this case, however,
It
a
does.
dragon chewing on Finning.
Oh.
So, first attack. That's an 18, which hits. Uncanny Dodge halves the damage. So, there we go. 16 points of piercing plus 8 of acid brings us to 24, halved to 12. Then 2 claw attacks as he slashes down at Finnan again. That's a 29 to hit. And a 19 to hit. Both hit. First one is 10. Second one is also 10, so that's a total of 20 damage to Finnan.
Does he have uncanny dodge still?
Once per round.
Okay.
He used it on the really bad
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
No, I was just.
So that's Alzalon's turn. Rangir, you're up. Finnan's on deck.
Okay, so the first thing is to roll the. I don't know if I can hit 2 at the same time if there's not. So I'm going to roll it into one who is. I'm going to roll it into one who is flanked, so that more than if I can. If they are close together.
I just said you can only hit one person.
No, I'm not going to hit him, but they'll be within 5 feet of me at the end of their turn.
Okay. Let's see how many you can do that to. You can get up to, if you move the thing, you can get around 4 of them total.
And then they will have to scatter,
Uh-huh.
but you know.
They've bunched up, but then they'll either scatter or be burned. But you're ramming the one. I'm presuming you're ramming the one that was really badly injured.
Sure.
He's dead. I see 6. I know he's dead.
Look at the other dice.
Oh God.
What was it?
It was a
A
6.
six.
He
I
rolled
rolled
double
2
sixes.
sixes.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Well. Alright.
That's a first. I've never
He's
done
down.
that.
Very, very dead.
Okay.
He's
Yeah. So then
He's
I really think
sincerely
that.
dead. So what are you doing with your action?
Well, I need to start working on the dragon.
Okay. So what are you
And-
doing to him?
still want to save the 7 to get out of there. I'm trying to decide whether there's anything that I've got that's a 6th level that... Do I have any 6th level spells?
Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Yes.
I'm just saying, you said that was a 6 earlier.
Yeah.
You also have Nethers to Stone. If
That's
you
what
want to
I
use
was
that
thinking.
one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to use that one. I'm saying I think you learned that one.
Yeah. What does it do as a damage? I can't,
Okay,
you know. I wrote them down, but I don't know what they're...
Not never, nethers.
So what that does is it con save fail equals 3d10 necrotic damage and stunned. Disadvantage on con saving throws and checks for 1 minute. Each turn that it fails its save equals 1d10 necrotic damage, and it adds 10 pounds to its weight. If it is reduced to 0 hit points during the spell, it is petrified.
Is that a final solution for that dragon?
Could be.
Okay.
Petrification is really hard to fix.
Well, especially if you open it and beat it to the crumbleings.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, and
I will warn you though, I would wait on that one. What I would do is I would start with something lower, like your 3rd levels. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm also a player, so I have my hide on the line too.
Right.
A strategy that I've seen is burn lower level spells on it with legendary. Burn its legendary resistances with lower level spells. Then when it's out of legendary resistances,
Then go get the biggies.
3rd
bring out
level...
the big guns. Because if you use Nethers to Stone now, you have 1 6th level spell, and you know it has at least 1 legendary resistance. So even if it quote unquote fails on its roll, it could just snap its little fingers and go, nope, I'm not dealing with this right now.
We're going to do level 3,
Okay.
and nobody's nearby.
No.
Okay.
Well, no. Finnan's right on top of it,
Yeah,
but you can sculpt
yeah.
spells around him.
No, I was just
At
trying
third level, you'll be fine with anyone
Yeah.
within distance, especially if you
So-
move. If you put the launch point behind.
That is 8.
Yeah. 86. So if you put the launch point behind Alzalon, then you'll be able to put the edge of the fireball on him, and everyone else doesn't get hit. Part of me is really ticked off at myself for giving you guys strategy for burning a dragon's legendary resistances. Part of me is like, shut up, I have people on the line too.
Yeah. I mean, you got Elizabeth is hurt, and so is Finn right now, and
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. 21 points of damage. It does not need legendary resistance yet.
it takes
I'm
damage.
playing devil advocate
Well,
myself
you
here.
know.
I
for us,
know
that's
what
a
your
win-win.
strategy is. So I'm...
Wait, for us it's a win-win because he takes damage, or
You said how many?
21.
21.
So I basically did something that mildly irritated the dragon.
That's okay. That's irritated. It's
And I
irritated
used a
to
level
death.
3.
Yes.
I'm saying that out
No,
loud
yes,
to
yes.
say what I'm going to be wiping out.
So, at the end of your turn, Alzalon is going to use one of his legendary actions. I don't know what he can do with that.
He's allowed to throw one into the middle of our battle?
That's the only way that legendary actions work. Legendary actions are different entirely because legendary actions can take 3 legendary actions, choosing from the options below. Only 1 legendary action option can be used at a time, and only at the end of another creature's turn. The dragon regains spent legendary actions at the start of its turn. Yeah. So it's going to make a tail attack against Finnan.
Sorry, Pennant.
Doesn't matter. It's not like he did anything that specifically pushed him to do this. He was planning on wiping Finnan before this whole combat started. That's a 25 to hit. 16 points of damage to Finnan. And it is Finnan's turn. And he is going to take the bonus action, I think. Let's see. What can we do? Dash, disengage, or hide. Okay, he's going to take the disengage action, and he's going to run away. Just away. It's not really doing anything. He's going to run in the general direction of everyone else so that everyone is a little bit closer to the dragon when things go down.
Yeah.
Because he can't outrun the dragon at this
Right,
point. He knows
right.
that, but he's just going to try to kind of move a little bit closer to everyone so it's a little bit easier for the cleric to revive him when he dies. And then for his action, he's going to take his... I don't see how we have any other options here. He's going to take the Superior Healing Potion.
Yeah. Yeah.
8d4 plus 8 is 40. Right? 4
Yes.
times 8 is 32, plus 8
Yes.
is 40. He's going to regain 40 hit points.
Sweet.
So the dragon can wipe in like one turn, which is like you go, whoa, 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 come back, come back, come back. So it was 20 damage from the tail attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What, that most recent attack on Finnan?
The tail attack, legendary action, yeah.
16, sorry, my
Okay.
mistake.
Okay, regardless. He's like back up to like 70 something at this point.
Okay.
Good.
Because he was in the 30s when he got whacked. I accidentally called damage as the healing potion. So it was like, oh, obviously it didn't do things now. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that! Alright. That's Finnan's turn. Elizabeth is up. She is going to attack the lizard folk surrounding Victor. Oh dear.
Oh, not a good sound.
She misses quite badly. Her foot slips on some mud. It's a 17 which hits for 10 points of damage.
On a wounded one or a non-wounded one?
Wounded one. That's a kobold.
Couple?
I
We're
was
seeing
looking at
lizards.
that's what I was correcting myself because I was working on kobold
Okay.
HP.
Okay.
So those 12 points of damage. Third strike. Is 21 for 17 points of damage.
Ooh, lizard?
On the lizard.
Cool. He is a goner.
He is dead.
Nice to know.
So then there were how many?
1, 2, 3,
8 will last. 7.
7.
How many kobolds?
7.
2, 3.
So then, at the end of Lisbeth's turn, he's going to use his last 2 legendary actions to make a wingbeat flurry.
A what?
A wingbeat flurry. He's going to fly 20 feet after Finnan. What?
Give me.
What?
Is that like a McFlurry?
No. That brings us to
He's
lizard
trying to
folk.
give him a blizzard.
What rep?
Lizard folk are going to attack. The 5 on you are going to pummel you. Miss. 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 Really bad miss. Miss. 7 is a hit. Not 7 attack, number 7, sorry.
Oh, they all went after it.
No, they get multi-attack.
There's 5 of them on that.
Yeah. And that's 4 hits and a critical.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's 3 hits and a critical, my bad. D6. So that's 6. 8 points of piercing damage is the bite for the critical. Then 6 points of bludgeoning for the club. 8 points of piercing from the shield. And 6 points of piercing from the shield.
ouch.
Then Victor's gonna get attacked twice. Hit once for 5. And once for 5 again, for a total of 10 points of damage against Victor.
Does he have any things he can parry or anything like that?
He can. He's going to parry off. He's going to parry at one of them. No, he's not. He's saving for a riposte.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Although, no, he's going to parry the second one. He was saving for a riposte on the first one, but on the second one, he's going to parry. Which gives him 3 maneuver dice left. 10. Oh, it's only 3 points of damage. No, I'm sorry. It's still 5 points of damage because you can't parry the other one. But he did manage to completely parry the secondary attack. Then the second one is going to attack Elizabeth. That's a hit for 8 points of damage against Elizabeth. That's a miss. And Bedra, you're up. Victor's on deck.
Alright, so I'm going to
Whack.
whack a mole here. This time I'm going to hit. Well, I want to do my spiritual weapon.
That's what you're doing.
Oh, I was going to whack with my few first.
Well, that too.
I'm going to do the spiritual weapon first. I was attacking, attacking lizards or kobolds?
Wizards.
Lizards.
Go after a lizard here.
My suggestion, you go after the one that's fighting you.
Yeah.
20.
Plus 10.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Roll
yes,
again.
It's 6.
Okay. So, technically you should have rolled a disadvantage to your spell attack. And we'll let it go.
Because, oh no, I can
Spell
roll it.
attacks with a creature in melee. Spiritual weapon is different. It's a shenanigan. We'll let it go.
'Cause I
So
can
that's
reroll.
a 6, so that's still double. So it's 2d6 double. Or 2d8 double.
8. And so 9, 18. Plus 10. So 28.
You club one of the lizard folk around you to the ground, lifeless.
Oh,
Squished. Oh yeah. Lovely crunching, squishing noises.
My favorite. Yes.
So then your action is cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
Saving on your education.
And she has to move to get to one, the Hugh? Or?
No,
No, I still have them all over me.
Oh, they're all.
she got 4 of them on top of her.
Right.
That's why she got so pummeled last time.
18 plus 10 should hit somebody.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I do
D8.
1d8 plus 5. That jumped out of my 8 damage. That's-
13?
No, it says
Oh,
3 plus 5.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, that hurt him.
I'll take a hurt.
And at the end of your turn, he is within 15 feet of Finnan. I mean, he is. No, I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. He ran out of legendary actions with Community Flurry. You're fine.
Did Victor go yet?
Victor's next.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
So Victor is going to attack. 14 misses. 22 hits for 10 points of damage.
Oh no, lizard.
Oh, those are
Same one I hit or somebody else?
different one because they're currently engaged.
Gotcha.
They're surrounded by different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of squaring off. They've slaughtered 3 of them, and now they're kind of spreading out a little bit, kind of squaring
Get 'em
off
off.
individually for a
How many
minute.
victims do you have?
18 is 9, and 19 is 10 points of damage as he slashes the lizard to the ground. And he's going to use another one of his maneuver dice to execute sweeping attack. And we launch a slice between missing Elizabeth for 6 points of damage.
So
They're
how
crowding
many
up like
lizards
that.
are left?
6. They're crowding up like that. It'd be a fool not to take the invitation.
Right.
That brings us to the kobolds, who are currently away from Finnan. And
They're
they're
away
going-
from everybody.
Yeah, they're going to rush you as the closest creature now.
I didn't know I'd moved in close.
No, they moved to you.
Everyone else just moved away.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So 7 of them are going to scuttle at you. And I'm going to say 4 of them can actually get to you and hit you. So that will be 1 dice. 12 is a miss. Interesting. Natural 1 miss. 18 is a miss. And 13 is a miss.
Oh.
They're all slicing and stabbing you and not really doing a lot.
Does the one that got a 1 hit somebody else instead?
It's dead.
Oh,
It killed itself?
No, Finnan, or somebody killed it. It's dead. I don't know how it's dead, but I think you rammed it. Oh no, you rammed it.
okay.
So they scattered away from your flaming sphere in your direction. And now they're kind of swarming towards you.
And how many are left?
7. 3 of them are trailing behind, 4 of them managed to get to you. And that will come up to Alzalon's turn. Regains his legendary actions, but does not regain his fire breath.
Oh, right.
But that doesn't really matter. I'm
There's
just saying
me.
he's going to charge down on Finnan again.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. And this time he's probably going to lights him out. Bite attack. Is 25. Uncanny dodge. Down to 10 points of damage to Finnan. Claw. An 18 will miss. No,
Okay.
13 will miss, excuse me. And a 24 will hit.
What did Finnan do to get this dragon's ire?
He's small and weak. Black dragons are naturally sadistic and try to take out the weakest member of the party
Ah, okay. I was trying to figure out why Finn was being picked on.
first. Because he's small. And the dragon figured out last encounter that he's the squishiest of the bunch, relatively speaking. Which means that one of you two is probably next,
Yeah.
if he takes Finnan down. Because he likes to pick them off. He's probably going to take you down first, leaving you to dangle the hope of escape in front of your eyes, and then snatch it away by destroying them.
Oh.
That's what feeds their egos.
Well, we know this, theoretically speaking.
So that will be 2d6. 11 more points of damage to Finnan. That's not all bad, he's only at 52. Rangir, you're up.
Fireball crash into somebody.
Okay.
Anybody here? Huh?
You can probably get 2 of them. Alright, you're correct. You can get within range of 2 of them if they don't move.
What do I roll for that?
2d6. So you can crash 1, you'll be in flanking distance of another one, so you'll be at 2 of them if they don't run away.
12.
Yeah,
That's
he's
2
dead.
sixes.
Oh,
He's
sweet.
dead. And there were 6. Okay.
And then we'll do another.
I'm going to recommend Lightning Bolt at this point if you're doing a 3rd level evocation attack, because then you're not going to hit anyone. Because he's
Yeah.
getting up on Finnan.
Oh,
So
I don't want to hit
he's,
Finnan.
well, he's up on Finnan, and Finnan is getting closer to Victor, Elizabeth, and Edra, who's over on the right flank of the battle. He's kind of chasing him across the front of the battle line at this point, because Finnan is running towards help, and Alzalon is kind of chasing him. So a lightning bolt.
And I'm going to do another
should
level
do it.
3.
Alright.
Well, that's, trying to.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to sculpt around more than
3,
1 person at this point.
4. It's 8, right?
Yes.
5, 6, 7. I'm going for the ones I think are prettiest at this point in time. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 38.
Okay. That will be halved down to 19,
Mm-hmm.
because he did actually he made a 20 on his save. Not a natural 20, just a regular 20.
What did you say would be halved down to?
19.
19.
19, because 38 is 19, right?
Right.
And Finnan is going to take for this one he's going to take a disengage action as his full action. Or he's going to take a dodge action, sorry, that's his full action to yeah. Okay. That's his action. At the end of his action, Alzalon is going to take a tail attack at him with disadvantage. That is a miss. Elizabeth's up. She's going to carve Wizard. That's 29 for 12 points of damage. That is a 15 for 17 points of damage.
Wow.
Bisecting it.
Oh, yeah.
And she's going to turn and attack one of the ones that's attacking you.
Oh, thank you.
And a 26 will hit for 9 points of damage on the one.
Okay.
Looking bad.
Good.
At the end of her turn, Alzalon's gonna wait. Lizard folk are going to split off. 2 of them are going to keep whacking at you. 2 of them are going to start attacking Victor and Elizabeth. You do get an attack of opportunity against one of them as it moves out of your range. You can either use a spell or a weapon attack, thanks to Warcaster.
Yes, exactly. So, do I have any advantage on either one of those kinds of attacks?
Well, you can probably deal more damage with a spell these days.
Yeah.
You can either use your spiritual weapon or you can cast another spell.
Yeah, let's use spiritual weapon.
Or you can cast another spell entirely, like Guiding Bolt, or honestly anything within your syllabus that I know of can be used.
I think I'm going to try to keep the spiritual weapon going because it's got enough damage to maybe finish one of them.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. 18 plus 10
That
should
hits.
hit. Alright.
2d8 plus 10.
Yes. 19.
Okay. That really hurt him.
Good.
Then 6 seconds. When the fighters get back around.
Now that was not my turn. That was
No,
just
that
because
was-
he was running away.
That was your attack of opportunity, correct?
So, 2 of them are going to pound on you with club and shield. It's a miss. That's a natural 20. And 16 gives you his shield attack. Knocks you prone.
Oh, great.
You take 8 points of piercing damage and are knocked prone. The club attack dealt. Club hit?
No, that's a
Okay,
miss.
good. Third attack is made at advantage. Holy crap.
Right here.
That's another natural 20
Oh, no.
for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Rolled a 1.
I'm happy. I'm
And
very, very happy.
Final attack is made at advantage, and I don't think a 16 will hit you.
Nope.
So, you're fine.
That's a relative
Yep.
word. I'm prone.
Yes, but it only takes half your movement to get up, and that's all that really happens.
Okay. So,
So
going.
the other 2 are going to attack Victor and Elizabeth. Natural 1 against Elizabeth.
Good.
And something happens.
He kills his buddy.
It is blinded
Oh,
as Elizabeth kicks a clod of dirt up into its eyes.
Sweet.
His buddy is going to attack Victor for a natural 20. Dice are on fire tonight.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm not excited.
Jeez Pete, that's 8 points of damage to Victor. And the final attack will be natural 1. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah.
Edra, you're up.
Alright. So I'm going to get up. I'm
Okay.
up. And I'm going to. That little guy is running away. How fast did he go?
He moved about 10 feet away.
So I guess I'll have my spiritual
Oh, heck
weapon
yes.
again, yes.
He moved around to attack Victor, and doing so moved him out of your range.
9 plus 10 will be 19.
Okay.
Okay. 6 plus 8 is 14, 24.
Did.
Food. That's what I wanted to hear. And then, have I got anybody near me now still, or have I got, or they're all gone?
Yeah, you got one that's between you and Lisbeth that just kind of turned around to fight her.
Okay.
So you do have flanking bonus on that one.
Oh, sweet.
Advantage.
Advantage. I'm gonna heal him. 16.
She hews, he cries.
And 13, so I hit him either way because it's 23 or 26. Okay. And my damage is 1d8. That's 5. 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay.
Is this the blinded one? Or somebody
No,
different?
yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And he's looking rough.
I hope so.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate for.
Nobody cares. Okay. End of your turn, Alzalon's gonna make another tail attack against Victor. Or against Finnan, sorry. At disadvantage still. That's a miss. And oh no, wait. Oh shit. No, it's
No.
not. I heard the thing had 17 armor class. It was an 18 to hit.
You hiss.
I know. 15 points of damage to Finnan. Victor is going to chop face. That's a 20. It's a dead.
Lizard.
Lizard cloak. He's going to turn and move to attack the one that is going after Elizabeth. Natural 20. Nothing happens, but he still gets 17 points of damage.
Sweet. That's what we want. That's what we want.
And for his third and final attack, 23 for 7 points of damage. For 8 points of damage, excuse me.
Probably wipes that guy out.
Oh, it's dead. Yeah, he cleanly stabs it right above the breastbone in and just rips the blade out and across
Yeah.
as he steps past it.
Messy.
Alzalon's going to use his last legendary action of this round to make another attack at Finnan. Disadvantage. Thank goodness. Still a 22. 14 points of damage to Finnan. The kobolds are going to keep fighting you, and the two that are being harried by the ball of fire are going to scatter and scurry. And straight
How
attack.
many are left of them?
6. Nope. Okay, that's 22 to hit.
I don't want to be hit. Of course, I've only got. Can we use that once more?
So they are not hitting you. They're not making any impression on the arcane shield you have cast over yourself. Alzalon gets his legendary actions back. Let's see if he gets his breath back. He does.
Ah.
Yeah. And he is going to breathe on Finnan and you. So I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
We have advantage on a saving throw?
No,
Only on
I
a
don't
con?
think.
Because of the feast?
What does the feast give you? Immunity to poison, immunity to fear, advantage on wisdom saving
Wisdom
throws.
saving throw, sorry, that's what it was.
You're fine.
I have 0 bonus on dexterity. Oh boy.
What do you get? Oh. Okay. So with evasion, Finn gets 0 damage.
Good.
You
And the other hand.
in the hands get 53 points of acid damage. And
That is his go.
Rungir, you're up.
Yeah, well, roll the flaming sphere into whoever,
Okay.
and that's,
I feel like little guy
how many
in
is
Muppets
that?
Treasure Island.
Hmm?
I feel like the little guy in Muppets Treasure Island.
Me and Tim Conley.
How
No,
many?
no, no. On Muppets Treasure Island, one of the two baddies got something hurt and
Oh, and Clueless was running around with
Clueless.
a branding iron in his hand?
yes.
Oh, I got my hand! Oh, kill it or something!
So I rolled 2 of these,
Two
right?
of those. He's dead.
Woo. Was that a
No.
kobold or a lizard?
Kobold.
Yay.
The only lizard folk alive
Oh,
is
that's
left
what you were
standing
bonking. Somebody forgot.
facing you.
And then I've got an action,
Yes.
which is obviously still against the dragon.
Okay.
Somebody has to be trying to kill that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to use my last 3,
Okay.
which is again 8.
Okay.
Eh. 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21.
Okay. 21 points of damage.
Was it 21
Yes,
points?
21
Okay.
full points of damage. He's not using his legendary resistances just yet.
That's okay. He's still getting hurt. That means. Yep.
And Finnan is going to, since he's right there, he's going to be like, screw it, and just attack.
Oh gosh.
And that will be, and he has a non-incap ally within 5 feet. No, he doesn't. Shoot.
Well, I'm not within.
He's still like 10 or 15 feet away from you guys, so. Oh well, here we go.
I haven't moved in at all.
That is a 23 does hit
Oh good.
for 11 points of damage.
And that's on the dragon?
Mhm.
What's the total damage on the dragon so
Not that much.
far? Oh, no.
Bonus action attack.
I was 21.
72.
Oh,
22 will hit for another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And the dragon is starting to look bloody. Okay. The end of Finnan's go, it's going to use a tail attack. No disadvantage this time. Eesh. 23. $14 points of damage to Finnan. Elizabeth is going to charge the dragon. Leaving the last. She's gonna be like, she's gonna kind of look over you and go like, take care of this.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna go barreling off at the dragon. Unfortunately, 13 misses. But no, I forgot. Retroactively have her burn a fighting spirit point, because I was planning on having her burn fighting spirit points around the dragon.
Oh, okay.
So, fighting spirit point down. And miss. So, second attack at advantage. Natural 20. Okay, that's 21 points of damage. The fighters have entered the fray.
Yeah, go get him, guys.
Next, third attack. Bump for 20, and again a 20. I am on fire.
Alright.
That will be 26 points of damage.
This is how we do.
Yeah. And action surge. Because this is the big one.
Yeah, right.
One second. I don't know what I gave her. If I gave Victor Shield Master, I must have given her something, right? Did I give her Great Weapon Master? I feel like I did, or didn't? I think I did.
You gave her something, I know.
I think I gave her Great Weapon Master.
That
because that was
sounds
the
right.
thing.
Yes, because, yes.
So I gotta remember that. So action surge. 1 second. Okay. So, burning the action surge, she's going to attack with advantage again. And she's going to use Great Weapon Master. So that's a 22 to hit with the -5, which gives her 21 points of damage. So she gets an extra 10.
Against Alzalon?
Alzalon, yeah.
Yay. They make a huge difference.
No, don't you? Oh, crap. And then for her second attack, at advantage, Master. Yeah, 24 will hit for 20 more points of damage. That's her final attack.
So is that the final one?
She took 3, and then she took action surge for 3 more. So she's on her third. She's on her 4th attack. 5th.
I think that was 5. I'm not sure, but it was not 6.
It was not 6.
Then we'll do the last one here. Great Weapon Master. Advantage. 21 will hit. For
763 points.
24.
Oh, that's good.
Alright.
Can't complain about that.
Wow, okay.
She just did an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah. The
That was 6.
yes, lizard folk against you is going to attack you. Alzalon's on his last legs. It is obvious that he is going down fast.
Gotta survive it.
Miss.
Sweet.
Ledger, you're up.
Firestorm on the
I beg
dragon.
your pardon?
Firestorm on the dragon.
Okay.
Okay, take on the card.
Is that halved on success?
You've got your spiritual weapon that you can use on something too.
Right, but if
I'm
this
asking
is
if
my
it's halved on
biggest
success
thing.
because he's burning a legendary resistance.
Oh, dang it.
You're casting it. I need to know if it's halved or if it's fully negated on
Let me
success.
see. Half as much.
Okay.
Six.
So he's burning a legendary resistance.
Okay. Burn, baby, burn.
So roll your
Okay, so what do I get
damage. He
here?
auto saves, so whatever you roll is halved.
7d10.
You want me to roll that for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me 1 second. 7d10 plus 7d10?
Yep.
Okay. I have this handy dandy little roller on my computer that I can use.
Wait, no.
7d10 radiant, 7d10 fire.
Oh, yes, right.
Great smoke.
Listen if they'll see some bandit.
Okay. Give me 1 second to clear out this ad. And then 70 is 35 is 39 points of total damage.
Total, so that would be 38.
No, that's the total halved.
Oh, the total head.
It was 79, so
Okay.
it's 30. 70 and a half is 35 plus 4, which is 9 halved, is 39.
Right.
79 halved
Is
almost
35.
80.
Is 35.
70 half is 35.
70 halved is 35.
And
Oh, I
4.
thought you said, oh, okay.
70
so
halved is 35.
Okay.
9 halved is 4, rounded down.
Okay.
4 plus 35 is 39.
Yep.
So,
What? What's that?
I did it.
How
Well,
do
actually,
you want to do this?
I only got this on the heels of Elizabeth. Okay, I figured we were close, that even if he halved it, I was going to just try and take him down. So he starts burning from the tip of his little tail, and it just kind of crawls along and ignites all those. What?
Okay.
The acid then explodes.
I'm a little confused because like firestorm is typically like.
Is it raining down? Okay.
It's-
I wasn't sure what it was. Okay, so
here to describe the spell real
Yeah.
fast to give you an idea of what you're doing to describe how you want to do this. You have
sheets of whirling flame. I
Exactly.
see, okay.
flame strike. A vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature. You're talking about flame strike, right?
Yes, firestorm.
Firestorm. Okay,
Firestorm.
1 second. Firestorm. Oh. Oops.
What's wrong?
You only did 7d10 fire damage, not
That's why I
4d6
asked.
plus 4d6.
Right.
My bad. So the 7d10 would have been 47, halved to 24,
Okay.
which still would have taken him down.
Yeah. Okay.
A vertical column of a storm made up of sheets of roaring flame appears in a location you choose in range. The area of the storm consists of 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Blah blah.
Which Alzalon did, but was unable to make it happen. So basically, can I cube him in with?
Yes.
I'm cubing him around like a little roasty,
So,
toasty
yeah.
rotisserie dragon.
Toasty!
Sorry, I got it.
So your bonus. So you completely engulf Alzalon in flame. He roars in fury and tries to spew some acid at you, but it is engulfed in the fire and fails to penetrate before being seared upward in a cloud of acrid smoke. He just crisps and blackens and burns and turns to ash.
Do we have to have anything left of him, or is this
No,
just okay?
I mean, proof of death is about the only thing they're looking for here. And if they want to come looking, they can come looking.
They'll find a
Yeah.
burned.
Yeah.
Okay, so I took care of the lizard.
We don't have
Oh, I gotta roll.
Lizard,
Right.
bonus action attack.
You could sculpt your fire around its ear and take the ear back.
15.
15 will hit.
Okay. 2d8. Plus 10 is 18.
Now don't you start too. 18 will kill it.
That is good.
Have they already had their turn?
Yes.
So my turn's before their next action.
Correct.
Oh, good.
Well, not the kobolds, no.
Oh, okay.
Kobolds are at the very end. They roll very poorly. Victor's up. And he's going to just shoot the kobolds. Not really.
How many are left?
Got 5, is that correct?
4.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot at them. And that's a hit. They're dead. Hit. Dead. Hit.
Anyway, I like this.
Dead. What?
Yeah, I like the way this goes.
Action surge because it's funny. Hit. Dead. He just kind of picks off the last of the kobolds. Just like,
I like it.
So at this point, the only thing left is looting the horde.
That's the loot.
Well, he's been trying to decide what kind of weird, tricky things he can put in order.
I mean, there's a possibility I could put something like the deck of many things in there and sit back and watch the chaos unfold, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So, did I construct the horde from scratch?
Do we need to roll a perception or something?
Roll an investigation check to find the horde.
Investigation?
Yes.
Ooh, I've got 8. 18.
I've got
17,
a plus
sorry.
10 after investigation written on my thing, and I rolled in a 16. Let's see. I rolled a 16, so I got 26.
I've got 17.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'll tell you what they tell me.
Yeah, I'm sure you found it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Find one black pearl. Or it will probably worth from the size and the purity you would estimate it's probably worth about 500 gold pieces. This pile, and you find a pile of about 15 gems of about the same size. You would estimate that they would probably all be worth about 500 gold pieces
Ooh, so we got like,
Together or each?
each.
so the 15 times 7
Times
times
5
500
is-
is 7,500, is that correct?
15 times 7
15 times 500.
is 250 plus another 500, 750.
It's 15 times
Oh.
500.
Oh,
So for every 2 of them, it's 1,000. So we have
okay.
7,500. Okay.
So the
gems.
pearl. There's a transparent dark green gem you recognize as an alexandrite.
Which I don't know what that is.
A transparent deep blue gem. Another green one. A topaz. That's 5, right?
One card.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5. find transparent rich olive green. Is another topaz. There's another transparent dark green one. Find an aquamarine. Another blue gem. Another green gem.
Sorry, what was that?
Another green gem. Another green gem. Another deep green. And an aquamarine. How many is that? 15?
Can I add here? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, the last two are another peridot, which is the rich olive green one.
Oh, okay.
And another alexandrite, the transparent dark green one.
Nice.
Yeah. Then
Any of those have magical properties?
nope, just gold.
Well, I meant, would
Um,
they be part of a spell mess? Okay.
No. Then you find. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
Wow. Okay. You find a set of magically unrusted chain shirt.
Ooh, right?
One so far. You find
What size is it?
it is a it looks to be about size for a medium creature, but as Finnan is kind of fiddling with it, it seems to kind of shift a little bit.
Cool.
So it's more of a size to him.
Oh, cool.
Then you find a 1 second. Can't find it. 1 second. Here it is. You find a rich leather-bound tome
Toy?
with a face on the front.
A moving face
No,
or just a
just
drawing?
a carved leather face on the front.
Do you recognize the face?
Nope.
Okay.
But with Identify later, you can figure out what it is. It certainly seems like it would be magic, given that it's managed to avoid all
Right.
damage here in this
In a
caustic swamp.
Right.
And then you find the last thing you find is a staff.
Uh-huh.
Now this staff it looks like a quarterstaff, but there's something about it. Make an Arcana check.
Should I be rolling too?
Woohoo! 19.
It's definitely magic.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Do we have any way of finding out what kind of magic, or
Sure.
just
Identify. No, the wizard will have to cast Identify.
Oh, okay.
And he can either do that ritually or using the spell slot. Your call.
I can
Ritually takes 10 minutes, right?
Um,
Does ritually take
it takes 10 minutes on top of whatever the normal
What is what spell
check.
level?
Identify is first level, so it'll take
I'll use this
10 minutes or a first level spell slot.
I'll use this for first level.
Okay, you recognize it as a Tome of Understanding.
That's the book.
The book is a Tome of Understanding, which is it contains intuition and insight exercises, and the words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's thoughts and practicing its guidelines, your wisdom score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic but regains it in a century.
Century, so only one person can look at it.
Correct.
What's your wisdom score, Mike?
Plus 4.
That's pretty good.
Are you intelligence or are you wisdom?
I'm looking to see.
I've got +9 on intelligence.
I got +5 on wisdom.
I need a +9 on intelligence.
Well, I started off with +5. My base was 5.
Can I see that for a second? My cycle's going on.
Remember,
You
I
got a +5.
Huh?
You got a +5.
What happened to the 9?
The 9 didn't exist. I don't know
But
what the 9 is
it-
for, but you have a 20 intelligence score, which means you have a +5
Where's the intelligence that's a 20?
below the 5. on the
Oh,
right.
I was looking over here.
I don't know what that is, but you have a 20 with your ASI before your feat of Warcaster,
Uh-huh.
which gives you a +5, which is the maximum you can get. However, and that was intelligence or wisdom?
That was intelligence.
Okay, so then you would be the one who would want
I've got a +5 on wisdom.
correct.
Yes.
However, with the staff of with the tome of understanding, your wisdom score increases by 2,
So it goes up from a 10
and your
to a
maximum for that score goes up by 2.
4.
So you can get a 22. So you would have a +6 to your wisdom.
Oh, that was saving throws that
Yes.
6.
I was looking at. Okay.
And then,
Is that something you want?
yeah.
Okay. So we'll
So
we'll mark
now when I
we'll
roll, it's
mark
just
that up
plus
for the
6.
we'll mark that up for you spending 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer. So you just have to remember to do that over the next 6 days.
Right.
So you would have to take every long rest between now and then to study that.
Okay.
Then the staff of striking is it can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. The staff has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee attack using it, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra 1d6 force damage. The staff regains 1d6 +4, blah, blah, blah.
I have Hugh.
Right.
Who's missing a magic weapon? Anybody?
Nope.
Well, +3 bonus is nice, but I got a +5 on Hugh.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have a +1 on Hugh. So
On
that would
attack?
be no, to Hugh's enchantment.
Who has
Meaning
Right.
the staff, if you used the staff of striking, then that would give you a +7 to your attacks. And a +3 to whatever, I mean a +2 to whatever it is that you got now for your damage. It would be 2 up from whatever you got on your attacks and damages right now.
Okay.
So
Hang on just a second. I gotta get this figured. So Hugh, I've got
currently deals 10 and 5 if I'm not mistaken, right? So then it would
+10
deal
attack, +5 damage.
So then it would deal +12 attack, +7 damage.
Just because the
'Cause
staff
the-
is there.
Hugh is a +1. The staff of striking is a +3.
So does it make Hugh strike better?
It makes
Oh,
if
okay.
you attack with the staff of striking, instead of Hugh's +10 and +5, the staff of striking gives you a +12 and +7.
So +12 attack,
And +7.
7
It does require attunement.
damage, which is time before every.
If Hugh does not require attunement, then you're fine. I
he
don't
doesn't.
think you have a lot of things that require attunement right now, so you should be alright.
I don't think I have anything.
Okay. And it has 10 charges. You can expend up to 3 charges when you hit with a melee attack, giving you up to 3d6 force damage added to the roll.
D6 force.
And one per charge. Up to 3 charges per attack.
So I hit 3 times.
Now you hit once,
and it gives
you
3.
burn 1, 2, or 3 charges,
My choice.
and deal 1, 2, or 3 extra force damage. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges every dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. So,
So it's not too dissimilar from Wanted Magic Missiles or my. Because Wanted Magic Missiles, if I do the last one,
Correct.
it's okay. So this is a similar kind of a thing.
yes.
Okay.
I don't think the wand requires attunement. Let me double check that real fast.
Nobody
Nope,
else wants
you're fine.
this.
I
mean, I'm fine taking it,
Victor
but-
Victor has the thing.
The thing.
The Dragon-Slaying Longsword. Elizabeth has her enchanted familial axe that she's gotten plussed up to be a magic weapon. Finnan has the Scimitar of Speed.
Elizabeth also has the javelins.
She has the Javelins of Lightning and the Circlet of Blasting.
That's true.
Finnan might take it if you don't want it. If you want it, be my guest.
It's not that I don't, but I don't want to take everything for myself. I've got.
You haven't. You didn't take the Circlet. You didn't take the Dragon-Slaying Longsword. You didn't take Dragon Guard. You didn't take the Scimitar of Speed. You didn't take the Staff of Defense. There's a lot of things going on here, and only take it if you think you're going to use it. But if you want to use it, be my guest.
Well,
Because
I mean,
none of the other people except for maybe Finnan are going to want to use it.
I can't.
So my
No.
perception on this is if I have this and I use, we'll say, 9 charges, I still have you. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay. My quick question, Nick, I kind of got lost in the middle of my wisdom. So now I have a +6 on wisdom. Does that
So-
change my number in the small circle? Or small
What that will
bubble?
do is it will take the number in the small area, that's the bigger digit number,
Yep.
that will take it up, and it's currently at 20 now, right?
It is.
You will take, and it will be a 22, and then your little number, your modifier, will become a +6 over the next 48 hours.
Okay.
Or,
Wisdom's
no, over the next 6 days.
6 days, but 48 hours of those.
Once you perform the 48 hours of reading,
Right.
which once you get back to town, you can take the time if you want to.
Just gotta go hunker down somewhere.
Hunker down for an amount of time
Yeah.
and just spend like 16 hours
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
So you get back to Waterdeep. The people who asked you for that are very happy. They give you a total of 5,000 gold pieces. Divide amongst, 10,000 gold pieces. Divide amongst the party.
2,000.
2,000 each. And they offer you, and he's a minor lord outside of Waterdeep. He offers you a chance to join his royal guard, or not royal guard, but his bodyguards basically, his personal guard if you'd like to.
You still have a quest, right? On a boat?
He
You still got.
doesn't seem to really pay attention to that when he's being very, very effusive in his.
Did I have 700 or 7,000 gold pieces?
Given what you've been spending on spells, I'm going to leave it at 700.
So now I've got 1,700. No,
You
2,700.
just added 35 to your stash.
You just had,
Um,
no, you had 2,000.
2,000 plus 1,500 because the
Yeah.
gems were
Yes.
7,500.
So I've got 1,500 to add to the 700, which makes it 2,200. I'm missing the run. I've got to buy another one of these. Do you have a marker?
A permanent, like more of
Not a
the
permanent.
my erasable.
Yeah.
And on the
Mine's
permanent,
dead.
anything I have the red one is takes water to erase, so it doesn't just wash off with anything or wipe off with anything. It does the difference.
So I've got
Um,
2,200 now.
Yes. And so that's 3,500 apiece. And he, as he's
Oh, it was
issuing
3,500
total
apiece?
with the gems from the Horde
Oh.
and the 2,000 from Lord Beltime. He as he's giving you the gems, he's like the gold. He goes, and if I could interest you in joining my personal guard, we are not done around here with threats, as you probably know. You can definitely use some stalwart adventurers such as yourselves around here.
Well, the offer is most intriguing, but I'm sure you can appreciate. First of all, we need a bit of rest, and perhaps
Oh, of course, you'd be quartered here in my
conversation.
keep and paid handsomely, and you would want for nothing, I assure you.
We have no doubt it is the most generous offer. I speak for only myself, but and I'm sure my compatriots would have something to weigh in on, but I personally would like to have time to pray and seek wisdom before moving forward with this very kind, generous offer.
Very well. When you make up your mind, let me know.
Absolutely.
So are you guys going to do this, or you're not? The general consensus when you get back there is like, so what are you doing?
Yeah, what are we doing here? Personally, I don't want to.
Okay.
That's me, my personal.
What do
I'm
you
not
think
trying
they're
to decide for anybody.
Would that would be
It's a
pledging
job.
allegiance stream, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a job. I don't-
That we're really I kind of like freelancing.
Okay. So you come back and Elizabeth explains
Thank you,
that you're not ready to settle into that kind of life. He's obviously disappointed, but accepts it.
Just as long as he's not violent, I'm happy.
Doesn't appear violent right now.
Okay.
So
We just made another enemy.
So, as you proceed back to Waterdeep, you guys are trying to chase Gilhammer now, yes?
Yeah.
You are preparing the ship again, you're getting ready, and as you're riding to the docks to get set, you are intercepted by a messenger who brings urgent news from the north. Sahuagin pirates
Oh,
begin
no.
raiding along the northern coasts, and one of your allies asked, not like, specifically known, but one of the networked allies through one of the organizations you guys have, I think it's the Lord Alliance. You heard of Lord's Alliance or Lord of the Gauntlet?
Yeah, Lords, I think.
The Lord's Alliance asks your help in chasing the pirates. Bearing in mind, this is a quest. This is a request, not a command. You are not.
It's not a favor that's being called in.
Nobody has favors. It's simply they know that you are powerful adventurers, and they are asking your help because Sahuagin pirates are raiding along the coasts,
Which is killing people.
killing people, murdering, burning shipping and burning merchant ships and raiding villages.
Which is the kind of quest that we like to go for
Mhm.
generally because we don't like to see people hurt.
And that is where we're going to end tonight. Everyone, I appreciate you coming along. We had to stretch things out a little bit on the end, but if you like what you saw, go ahead and best way to support the channel is to go over to the Printify shop, Nightwalker's Bazaar, link in the bio. If you'd like to help the channel grow, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment, share it on social media. Subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications if you haven't done that, tell your friends about us, and as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.